Hey everybody, so today we have some pretty interesting news to talk about. Arctic Cat is back in the world of off-road, but really the brand never left. So it's true, Textron has decided to change the name back to Arctic Cat for all of its off-road models. So let me explain this. Back in 2017, 2 years ago, Textron bought Arctic Cat, and at the time, the company decided to change all of the off-road models, so all of the ATVs and side-by-sides, to Textron models. Now the snowmobiles remained Arctic Cats, but things like the Wildcat, side-by-side, and the Altera ATV, they became Textron models. So what is Textron all about? Well, this is a massive corporation that owns a bunch of different pretty well-known companies, things like Bell Helicopters and Cessna Aircraft. So buying up Arctic Cat was just sort of another feather in Textron's cap and just another type of vehicle that it now manufactures. And at the time, Textron probably thought, we want to get our name out there. We bought this, so we want to make sure people know what a Textron is. So they got rid of that Arctic Cat name and they brought in Textron. But now looking at their new move, it seems like that was probably a mistake. It can be tough when you try to change the name of a product like that. Just from what I've seen online, there are lots of videos talking about Textrons and tons of comments saying, what the heck is a Textron? Even though the company's been around and Arctic Cat's been around for quite a while and has a reputation, it doesn't matter. You change the name and people assumed it was this brand new company, which wasn't the case. So I think part of this move is to just combat some of that confusion, because if you're in the off-road or snowmobile world, you'd already know what an Arctic Cat is. Of course, though, the decision truly is about making more money. So in the third quarter of 2018, Textron actually reported some losses, and at the time, the brand blamed Arctic Cat. They said that Arctic Cat isn't growing as fast as we thought it would. We're not selling as many ATVs and side-by-sides as we thought we would. So I'm sure this move is all about how do we make Arctic Cat profitable as quickly as possible. And basically, they probably looked at the name and said, look, why are we confusing our customers? People don't know what a Textron is. Even though it's been on the market now for about 2 years, people are still unsure. So let's just go back to making it an Arctic Cat. Everyone in off-road knows what that is. And of course, the brand is hoping this is going to help with sales. So personally, I think this is a smart move, and you only need to look at Ram pickup trucks for the proof. So Dodge split Ram into its own brand back in 2009, okay? So it's been 10 years. It's the Ram 1500, not the Dodge Ram 1500. And yet I still hear tons of people calling them Dodge pickup trucks. So even in a decade, it hasn't really sunk in that it's no longer a Dodge. And that just sort of goes to show you, changing a name like that can take a long time for it to truly sink in. And because Textron wants to make money right now, they were not ready and are prepared to go through that long process of getting your name out there. So they switched back to Arctic Cat for instant brand recognition. So in terms of products, Arctic Cat says that we're going to see its 2019 lineup really soon, but it doesn't look like a lot of changes are coming to the actual machines themselves. So you can still expect, the Wildcat, the Prowler, the Altera ATV, all of these things should stay mostly unchanged, just with a new name. So what do you think about this change? Is Textron making the right move going back to Arctic Cat? Well, why don't you go in the comments below, let me know what you think, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit subscribe and come back to the channel for the latest news, views, and real-world reviews. See ya.